and I'm responsible for international profile and partnerships at the University of Münster. Together with my colleague Carola Stolte from the International Office, who is advisor for international prospective students, we would like to give you an impression about the University of Münster this evening. As you may notice, we are both in home office, which is not only due to COVID-19, but also because the International Office is moving to a very nice building in the Botanical Garden these days. So we had to find another option. We would like to give you a presentation first about the University of Münster, then answer your questions. And if there might be time left, we would like to show you a movie about the University of Münster. So let's start. Welcome to the University of Münster. As you can see, before you could see three letters, WWU. This means Westfälische Wilhelms-Universität Münster, which is the German name of the University of Münster. But this is very complicated. So in English, we say University of Münster, and WWU stands for We Welcome You. Münster, as you might see on the map here, is located in the federal state North Rhine-Westphalia. This is in the west of Germany. Our students like this place very much because it's easy to go from here on excursions, for example, to the Netherlands. Going to Amsterdam is only 3 hours by train, and you can see it's easy. It only takes you 2.5 hours to go to Hamburg. If you want to go east, it takes you 3.5 hours to go to Berlin. And big cities like Düsseldorf and Cologne are only within 1 and 1.5 hours by train from Münster. The University of Münster is not a campus university. As you can see on this map from Münster, the buildings are spread all over the city. This is typical for a traditional university. The University of Münster was founded in 1780, and the first institutions have been the humanities, especially the theology and philologies, and those are in the historical central part of the city. And can you go back to the other? And it's in the central part of the city. And in the middle, we have a big castle, which is the rectorate. And also there, the administration is located. Later, the institutions of sciences were built, which are in the northern part of the city. And we also have a big campus for the university hospital and the faculty of medicine. But don't be afraid that these are all long ways you have to go to. Münster is a middle-sized city, and also it's very flat. So everyone uses the bicycle, and also we have buses for sure. Next slide. As I mentioned before, the University of Münster is founded in 1780, and it's one of the largest universities in Germany. We have around 45,000 students, and yeah, it's a comprehensive university. You can nearly study everything at the University of Münster except traditional engineering. We have around 7,000 full-time employees at the university, and additionally 10,000 staff at the university hospital, which is one of the biggest in Germany. At the University of Münster, there are 15 faculties. It is Protestant theology, Catholic theology, and Islamic theology, which is quite rare in Germany. We do educate teachers in Islamic theology for the schools. The faculties of law and business and economics belong to the biggest faculties at the university. They all have around 5,000 students. Education and social sciences includes, for example, political sciences, communication sciences, and social sciences. Then we do offer psychology and sport and exercise sciences, history and philosophy, including archaeology, ancient history, and classical, for example. Philology actually is the biggest department at the University of Münster with 9,000 students. We offer German language and literature, Roman language and literature, English language and literature. Also, we do offer sinology and East Asian culture studies. Unfortunately, we do not offer any more Japanese language and literature. Furthermore, coming to the sciences, we have mathematics and computer sciences, physics, chemistry and pharmacy, biology, geosciences, including geology, landscape ecology, and also geoinformatics. Medicine, as I mentioned before, is a very big faculty, and we are one of the 2 universities in Germany who have a music academy included into the university. And this is actually the most international department of the University of Münster. Nearly 40% of the students are international students, and many of them, and also many of the staff, comes from Japan. Definitely, the University of Münster is a research university. We have 2 excellence clusters, one in religion and politics, which is a very important topic worldwide these days. Another one is in mathematics. Also, we are very strong in medicine, as you can see under the research topic cell dynamics and biology. They are all interdisciplinary. And battery research, which means that we are doing research on energy storage for the batteries for the automobile industry and in nanosciences, for example. We do have more than 30 research centers, including a Max Planck Institute for Molecular Biomedicine. The university offers around 20 international graduate school and research groups. Those graduate schools are for PhD students. They are not for master students. But also it is always possible to do an individual PhD at the University of Münster, which means that you may look for a so-called Dr. Father if you are interested in special topics. And we also have a graduate center who may help you with the search. And it might be interesting to know that it's always possible to do a PhD in English language. Moreover, we have 11 affiliated institutes. Internationality is a very important topic to the University of Münster. We have 550 partnerships worldwide. And among them are 13 agreements with university and research institutions in Japan. For example, with Kyoto University, Hiroshima University, ICU or Tokyo University, and some more. 3,600 international students study at the University of Münster. We have 300 international staff members and 12 international PhD programs, which means these are 3 years structured PhD programs in English language. 700 visiting researchers coming every year to the University of Münster. Among the 28 international degree programs are as well English taught programs. Most of them are master programs, but there's also one English taught bachelor program in sports sciences. And we have also dual degree programs with foreign countries. Many students of the University of Münster also like to go abroad. And for sure, the Erasmus program makes it easy for European students to go to European countries. In order to foster the cooperation with international universities in various areas of the world, we did found branch offices. For example, we do have a Brazil center and a branch office in Sao Paulo. And because we cooperate a lot with Brazilian universities, we also have a branch office in Brussels, which is more focused on funding. And we are a member of the China North Rhine-Westphalian University Alliance, together with the University of Cologne and Wuppertal and Dortmund. And here, for example, we do offer summer schools in Beijing every year for our students.
Okay, thank you, Tina. Now I'd like to proceed with the aspect of studying at the University of Münster. You've heard already a lot, but I will now give you some further information. We have 120 subjects and 280 degree programs at the University of Münster. And as already mentioned, a growing number of international study programs and graduate schools. In Germany, we are one of the largest institutions for teacher training programs. Therefore, the student population at the University of Münster is 25% are studying at a teaching degree program. During the education of our students, we follow the approach of learning through research. We offer career guidance for our students through our career service. And what might be very interesting for you is that we do not charge tuition fees. Students only have to pay a semester contribution fee that is about 300 euros per semester. And among other services for this contribution fee, you can use the semester ticket. You've already seen the map of North Rhine-Westphalia. And with a semester ticket, you can travel by local transport for free within the federal state of North Rhine-Westphalia. So you can explore the state and the surrounding cities, with no cost. Yes, in Germany, what you might already know is that we do not only have bachelor and master degree programs, we also have state examination programs in medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, and law. Yes, the bachelor's degree programs are 3-year programs. They can be followed by a master's degree program, which is a 2-year program. And for those who are interested in staying in the academic field, doctorate program would be appropriate. That is the next step after the master's degree. Yes, we have like 280 degree courses. They are internationally recognized, but we also have to say that most of our courses are German taught, especially at the bachelor's degree level. There we only have one English taught degree program, which is a bachelor's degree in human movement and sports and exercise. We have several English taught master degree programs in different fields like literature, culture, political sciences, geosciences, business management, social sciences, and natural sciences and mathematics and physics. And we also offer several binational degree programs. For those who are interested in studying a German taught degree program, we do offer study preparatory German language courses for international students. They're called also DSH courses. I will get back to them later. In general, what you just should know if you want to apply at the university at Münster or at the German university, you need a so-called university entrance qualification. So that is a qualification that is equivalent to the German Abitur. I've already looked it up for the Japanese certificate that you do at the high school, and this certificate qualifies you for subject restricted admission under certain conditions. If you need further information on that, you can have a look at the mentioned databases, or also, of course, contact me or my colleagues. Yes. What you also going to need if you want to apply for a master's degree is fitting bachelor's degree, because most of our master's degree programs are consecutive programs, so they build on the concept of undergraduate studies. And like already mentioned, for German taught programs, you need German language skills, usually on a C1 level. For English taught programs, you don't need German language skills, but of course, as you will be living in a German surrounding, German language skills are pretty helpful. In that case, it is also possible to complete a German language course alongside your studies. Then you don't have to complete a preparatory course. You can do that parallel to your usual studies if you're studying in an English taught program. For those who might be interested in German taught degree programs, and therefore also in the DSH courses, those are not beginner courses, so you have to also you already need a B1 German language level already, at least. Application periods for those DSH courses are in May and November. The course dates differ slightly from the usual semester dates. In Germany, usually the winter semester is starting in October and the summer semester at the beginning of April. The course dates of the DSH course start in August and January, just for your information. And for the DSH courses, there's also a course fee actually that has to be paid. But if you study at the university afterwards, then you can also get a refund on the course fee, and you can get it back. Yeah, for those who are more interested in a short visit with some language courses, you could be interested in having a look at the WIPDAF, who is cooperating with the University of Münster. They also offer German language courses who are shorter, probably a little bit more expensive than our DSH courses. But if you have a specific time frame, that might be more convenient for you. The application period for the degree programs is quite similar to the ones for the DSH courses. For bachelor's degree programs, it is in May for the winter semester and in November for the summer semester. For master's degree programs, it's also in May, but you have time until the 15th of July. And for the summer semester, it's also in November, but you have time until the 15th of January. I would also like to admit that most programs do start in the winter semester. Of course, there are also a few that start in the summer semester, but most start in the winter semester. Yes, then we also have a very omnipresent topic concerning the coronavirus. I think we are all we are all having trouble with that. So does the University of Münster, and for us, these are the consequences that we had for the current semester due to the virus. We had to, or we prefer to cancel the exchange semester for our incomings. There are some virtual mobility options for exchange partnerships, Yes, but just in a few fields. Our degree-seeking students are, of course, still welcome and can enroll, but they have to follow the quarantine regulations. Of course, they get support by us, by the international office for that. Visiting scientists are also still welcome at the university. They also have to follow the quarantine regulations, and they get support by our Welcome Center for International Academics and by their faculties. Outgoing mobility is still possible, but of course, you also have to, what should be also have to be keep in mind are the regulations of the relevant countries and the universities, and a lot of students prefer to postpone their stay abroad due to the current situation. Yes, now I would like to get to a more cheerful topic, and that is life at the University of Münster and also in Münster. The University of Münster is very famous for its sports. We have like 150 types of sports from A to Z, from aerobic to Zumba. There's a whole range of possibilities if you are interested in sports and sport-related activities. We have 600 sport trainers for that and 100 sport facilities. We are also ranked 3rd place by the German University Sports Association, and we are very famous for our basketball team, the WWU Baskets, who are playing in the 2nd National League. Yeah, but not only sports, also culture is important at our university, and we have a lot to offer in that matter as well. First of all, we have the University of Music, where you can not only study, but also enjoy numerous concerts when Corona is over. I hope that will be possible again. We have museums like the Bible Museum and the Geo Museum. We have a theater that is very rare in Germany for universities. And we also have the Botanical Garden behind the castle that is open to public and where you can just explore and learn about our flora. Yes, and life in Münster is also very vivid and lively if you ask us. We are already mentioned, we are a middle-sized city with over 300,000 inhabitants. Fun fact is that we have actually twice as many bikes in Münster as residents. Martina already mentioned that the bicycle is here very, very common, and it's a very bicycle-friendly city. Therefore, it is also a very green city and a very safe city where you can just enjoy a historical center with cafes and shops and go to the Aasee, which is a big lake within the city center, or go to the harbor where a lot of cafes. There's much to explore and to enjoy during your free time when you're not at the university.
Thank you, Carola. I hope you liked our presentation, and then we would like to answer your questions right now. I already see one question. It is, I already hold only one BA degree granted by the university, but should I re-enroll bachelor's course if I switch to another specialty? Carola, I think this is a question for you, is it?
It is, and yes, if you would like to switch your specialty, then you would probably have to start from a bachelor's degree again, because like mentioned, our master's degree programs build on the bachelor's degree program, and if your bachelor's degree does not fit, then you would have to do that again or search for a master's degree that fits to your bachelor's degree.
Yeah. The next question is, can we study social philosophy too? Carola, maybe you might add, but we do have a department of philosophy at the University of Münster, and actually they do cooperate with Japanese universities, but definitely you need to know German in order to study philosophy at the University of Münster. And they have various directions. You would study philosophy. And to be honest, I would have to look it up whether the special direction of social philosophy is included, or maybe it might be named, but you always can choose your favorite or your majors while you are studying, actually. So maybe you might have a look on the webpage, or you might write us an email.
I have nothing to add. That was perfect.
Okay. The next question. Hello, thank you for the presentation. Amazing presentation. Thank you very much. I would like to know how many Japanese students are studying at the University of Münster, if it is possible. Yes, I think it's at the moment we do have around 50 students from Japanese at the university, and they are degree-seeking students. So they are really full-time students at the University of Münster, because additionally we also have exchange students, within our exchange programs. We do have quite a lot of PhD students at the University of Münster also. I think around 20.
Next question is, can I get in touch with professors and alumni to know about research topics and careers after graduation?
Yes, that's definitely, it's possible. With professors anyways, you might contact, you always can in Germany contact professors. If you have any questions or if you are interested, but you also, you also may ask or write an email to the international office of the University of Münster first, maybe to us, for example, and we might help you with your interest and with matching a professor. Maybe we can find for you a professor which matches, who matches your interests. And then we could forward this contact to you. And also concerning alumni, we do have a big alumni database, but it's not possible for everyone to have a look into it due to data restrictions. Internships. It depends. If you are talking about internships at the University of Münster, you would have also to contact us, and we would have to see which kind of internship would be possible and matches your interests. Usually we do offer internships when you are enrolled at the University of Münster, also as an international student, then definitely internships are always possible for our students, those who are enrolled. And we also, the career service will help you finding and assisting you with finding internship. And this also includes international students because they are just as enrolled as German students, so there's no difference. But otherwise, if you just want to come to the university for a short time, I think it might be possible maybe to start with either with a summer course, maybe, because we do offer summer courses concerning either language and literature, as my colleague already mentioned before. But also we offer summer courses to intercultural exchange. Also in summertime, and this is always, it's very international. They are in English language, and this is also very nice for everyone who just wants to get first an idea about the university and to get to know the city and the university. Thank you very much for für den Dank für die Präsentation. Hello, is there a chance for Japanese to work at Germany after graduating your university? Yes, definitely. If you graduated from any German university, there is a law that you can stay in the country. I think it's for 1.5 years. Then this gives you the time to look for an adequate job. And yes, you may be enrolled in, and you may be, sorry, you might, if you find a job, you can stay in Germany and you have 1.5 years time to find a job.
After the
is it actually possible to enroll faculty of medicine despite that I hold bachelor degree? Actually, you would, yeah, Carola, maybe it's a question for you.
Like mentioned, medicine is a state examination program. There is no bachelor and master degree. In that case, students or applicants with a bachelor's degree from abroad or with at least previous studies from abroad have to have their qualification and knowledge. And then they will get a certificate from the Landesprüfungsamt Düsseldorf. And with that, they can at least apply for a higher semester. Then they don't have to start from the scratch. But actually for medicine, German language skills are very high. It's not the mentioned C1 level. For medicine and dentistry, applicants need a C2 German language level. Just to keep in mind, that is another barrier that you have to achieve first. But it is still possible. It is possible to apply then for a higher semester.
The next question is, I'm now in the ABD, all but dissertation. I don't really know about this, but I'm interested in working as a postdoc in Germany. How can I apply? Or do I need to contact with a professor in person? If you do have, I wonder whether this is right, have a PhD already, you are right, there are two possibilities. We either do have, let's say, call it job opportunities for postdocs at the University of Münster, which you can find on the web page if you look for job opportunities. But also, as you mentioned it is possible to get in contact with a professor. If you are interested, you might also contact me and I might be able maybe to help you with a match concerning this. The next question is, I want to apply for and start with computer science on the purpose of studying computer linguistics later, which is generally done in master because it's too specific to do in bachelor. Yes, definitely. But could you give me any tips to study the specific field as the mentioned one on the earlier stage, not master?
That is a pretty specific question, I would say. So our degree program in informatics is a general one. I assume that for a specific master in computer linguistics, it would qualify you. That should count as a fitting bachelor's degree if you want to apply for such a master's degree later. But concerning the content, and if the content is similar or at least near to the topic of linguistics too, that I can't tell you right away. That is something maybe you can get more information also on the webpage of our Informatic Institute. They also have all the information in English, I think. So you could at least look up if they have what are the contents of the program in specific.
I think I cannot see any further questions right now. So we probably do have have some time left, yes, and could start and show you the movie, which gives you some impression about the university and the city of Münster, let's say in real life. And in case you have any questions afterwards, maybe there might be some time. Otherwise, you always can contact us via email. Thank you very much for your interest.
Thank you very much from my side too. And now enjoy our movie and have a good week.
Yes, and time's running.
Yeah.
So here's the shirt and the script, and I would add a few things.
Surprise, surprise. But let's leave it as discussed. Are we ready?
We are rolling.
Okay. One of the largest and greatest universities in Germany, in one of the country's most beautiful cities. This combination is what the University of Münster offers. "44,000 students in 15 departments with 120 subjects being studied, from law to astrophysics and from music to animal welfare. A good place for learning, teaching, research, thinking."
I couldn't agree more. Münster University, a beautiful place to study. But you don't have to take my word for it. Excuse me, do you study here and how do you like it?
Yes, I study here. It's really fun.
I'm doing my PhD here, and I come from a small city in India, Bokaro Steel City, and living in Münster is nice and peaceful. The university is so huge, and it's really fun to be here.
What I like most here is that the university buildings are all over the city, so sometimes it can happen that you have to walk for 5 minutes, but there's always a nice cafe on the way.
May I just continue, please? When talking about the quality of our university, it's not primarily size that matters. What's more important is how it tackles the challenges presented in research and education. Münster University brings together what exists only side by side at other places: research and education. Students of pharmacy, for example, are involved in research projects at an early stage.
You are so right. And it is called Learning Through Research. Here in the Farm School is a group of young students doing exactly that. What are you doing exactly?
Yeah, we're on our 3rd year and we're working on asthma. Our goal is to get the drug more efficiently into the lung of the patient.
And do you like it?
It's cool. It can be hard work, but it's cool.
Teaching here at Münster needs first-rate equipment. And that's what the university has, in lecture halls, seminar rooms, and laboratories.
Nice.
And this applies especially to excellent research, which is being carried out in a large number of fields at Münster University.
Or I can say it with flowers. Right now, researchers at Münster University are about to change the world. Florentin, how are you doing that?
Yeah, we are doing research on the blue lupin, and we'd like to build up this plant as a real competitor to soy. The lupin is a good producer of protein, but not as good as soy yet. The problem with soy is that its cultivation causes a lot of environmental damage worldwide. With our research, with the breeding projects, we aim to improve the protein quality as well as the quantity to get a real alternative to soy.
That sounds ambitious. So I guess it's best if you work with the best, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Of course, it's nice to work as a PhD with the best, but even more important is good supervision and support. And here, I've got all of it.
Today, real progress in science is only possible when many disciplines join forces to work on current challenges. This is why at the University of Münster you find so many research training groups, research teams, collaborative research centers, and clusters of excellence.
And that is a huge advantage that our university has. When there are so many disciplines, the opportunities for collaboration are unlimited.
Münster University is involved in more than 500 corporations with universities and scientific institutions around the globe.
Ground control here again. These links bring benefits for all students, regardless of whether they're studying music, astrophysics, Islamic studies, or business administration. Am I right?
Hey, I'm Mark, Università di Carlo Bo, Urbino, Italia.
Laura from the University of Avignon, France.
Hello, my name is Jens. Tokyo Medical University in Mibu, Japan.
Hi, my name is Nata and I study at Hawaii Pacific University in Honolulu, Hawaii.
And you like it?
Alla grande.
Studying, research, and teaching. All these demand commitment from everyone. This is why Münster University has a commitment to everyone here, in the form of individual support from the first semester up to the start of the career. That is our university.
Wait a minute, that's not all you need to know. What you need to know is that the University of Münster is in Münster. And Münster is a beautiful place, not only for working and studying, but also for flat sharing, cooking, dining, shopping, cycling, enjoying culture, creating culture. Relaxing. Doing sports. Come on, guys. Dancing.
The University of Münster. The place that combines outstanding academic studies, scientific excellence, and good living. That's why the university's motto is living knowledge.
I couldn't have put it any better.
And cut!
Do you always have to have the last word?
Me? No. And now?
Back to work.
Back to life.
The other way around.
Oh, right. The other way around.
I mean, back to work.
Back to life.
Studies.
Enjoying yourself.
Science.
Hanging out with friends.
Sorry, yes, I'm sorry. We have 2 more questions left. And I would like to answer those. And the first question had been whether it's easy to find accommodation in Münster. And I have to admit, like in all university cities in Germany, it's not easy to find accommodation, but the international office will provide assistance and help concerning accommodation. And we will give you some ideas, definitely. And I think the last question is for you, Carola. It's concerning, the test staff.
Yes, it's concerning the test staff. And the question is in German written. So I'm not going to read it out loud. I think most won't understand that. But the person is asking if he needs, what kind of English skills are necessary. That depends on the program actually, but if you want to apply for a German taught program, no English skills are required. And in your case, if you have a test staff with a 4 in all areas, that is equivalent to a C1. So you would fulfill the German language skills already. And if you apply for a German taught program, no English skills, and usually no English skills are required. And for an English taught program, it actually depends on the program. They have different certificates that are accepted.
So it's okay. Thanks for the question concerning promotion, which is PhD. And again, I would like to say that thank you very much for your attention. And in case you have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact me or Carola Stolte. Yeah, we are very glad that you took yourself the time this evening to listen to the University of Münster. And we wish you a nice evening. See you. Bye.
Bye.